And that extends the whole trial process by easily 2 to 3 months. So if he just pleaded guilty to that, things would be over pretty quickly. He would get his sentence and he would at least know what his fate is. But now they're deciding to extend the process for no real upside, and by him not pleading guilty, that just makes the sentence even harsher on him.
We find ourselves...
Gossip watchers are stunned. Johnny Somali, born Ramzi Khalid Ismail, has managed the unthinkable. He's burned through every ounce of goodwill, drained every legal lifeline, and alienated every person who once defended him. What we're watching now isn't a stumble. It's a free fall, and the ground is racing closer by the day. Once notorious for his reckless streams across Japan and Korea, mocking strangers, baiting controversy, Johnny now looks stripped of bravado, exposed and desperate. His defense team gone, his future dimming by the hour. In Seoul's courthouses, the only question left is not if he'll serve time, but how many years a judge can stack on his sentence.
Okay, so we just got out of Johnny Somali's third court day here in the beautiful yet rainy Seoul, South Korea. And it's safe to say, last time things went terrible for him, today things went awful. And honestly, kind of embarrassing because a lot of the stuff they did not make sense whatsoever. Clearly, he was way more locked in. He realized how much he screwed up now it seems like, and he's realizing, uh-oh, I might be stuck in prison for a long time.
Isn't just the outrage, but the complete desertion. Not a lawyer's spat. Not a bad client split. This is total abandonment. Even his court-appointed defender, the last one standing, has quit. In South Korea, a nation not known for theatrical exits, that's as close as it gets to a death notice. Insiders whisper that Johnny was impossible to manage, a liability who ignored even the simplest instructions. Meanwhile, across the aisle, a prosecutor with a 90% conviction record is circling. The consensus: this is a textbook unwinnable case, and Johnny knows it.
So today, at least, he was very serious. So, currently he's facing 8 counts, or 8 charges, and 4 of which are obstruction of businesses, 2 of which are misdemeanors. He pled guilty to all 6 of those charges. Then, you have the 2 big charges, which are the deepfakes charges, and the deepfake charges are for distributing the deepfakes.
His family's gone too. For years, they shielded him, cleaned up his messes, even fought to bring him back to Phoenix with nothing more than a slap on the wrist. That lifeline is gone. No money, no lawyers, no letters, nothing. Sources say his parents blocked his number after one last desperate call. When even your family gives up, staring down a decade behind bars in a foreign country, it's not just rock bottom, it's a warning shot to everyone watching.
This is called merging in a charge. It is atypical for this to happen once, but it is completely unprecedented from the people I've talked to, lawyers, others in this process, to see this many merged into the case, which really means they are hitting him and with needles and needles and needles procedurally.
Obstruction of business, public misconduct, harassment, and even a bizarre allegation of blasting North Korean propaganda on a city bus. One victim has already petitioned the court for the maximum penalty, citing Johnny's lack of remorse. Legal experts warn the sentence could stack up to 10 years. And yet, Johnny keeps making it worse. Despite pleading guilty to multiple counts, he live-streamed drunken rants on the eve of his trial, then showed up late, still wearing a defiant red cap in court after being told to remove it. What should have been damage control has become performance art. And Korean authorities aren't laughing.
So he was living in Japan for a while, and one night he gets drunk and he live streams himself putting on a fake Asian accent, and he starts saying racist things on the subway.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki will destroy it because you don't know how to behave. You know Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We're gonna do again.
Across Korea, Japan, and beyond, Johnny Somali's antics, desecrating memorials, taunting commuters, mocking clerks, crossed lines no outsider dares cross. His stunt at statues honoring wartime comfort women sparked outrage so intense that local YouTubers and vigilantes began hunting him down live on camera. Even Korean lawmakers debated new rules to keep foreign nuisance streamers out for good.
Nuisance streamers like Johnny Somali out for good.
Johnny Somali is frequently getting arrested in foreign countries for his on-stream behavior, but they always let him go. With the amount of sentences this guy's avoided, you'd think he's autistic.
Forced by vigilantes to record video statements, Johnny tried, "I just want to apologize, my behaviors did not mean to hurt Korean pride." But minutes later, he was back online, smirking, refusing to delete the very clips he claimed to regret. The result? Total isolation. The public distrusts him, streamers despise him, and yet he clings to the delusion that he'll somehow walk free.
For the people out there, this is the sentencing range before today. It changes wildly, and you're going to see it in the best way. And that's the best way for me and those who want Johnny Somali convicted, and the worst way for Johnny Somali after this one is added. So,
It connections in Thailand and the US who could make his problems disappear for the right price. Nobody took the bait. But the fact that people even believe it says everything about how far he's fallen. Meanwhile, his trial crawls forward, each new allegation another nail in his coffin. With victims demanding maximum punishment and new investigations piling on, including deepfake scandals and harassment at an amusement park, the outcome looks set. Even the US State Department has reportedly distanced itself. If Johnny Somali thought his American passport could save him, he's